Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Papa Nicolau. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Fall. Here's Papa Nicolau. Another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, first team.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he hits both. Fournier covering. Pass to Hayes. Fournier with a rebound. The 3 is up. It's Hayes with the rebound. On the break. From deep. Unable to get that one.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Hamas. Buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Fall. Outside Fournier. And Ward pulls it down.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Yep, that one goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Personal foul, second team foul.
Pass to Fall. Back to Fournier. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the 3-pointer goes.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Here's Hamas. Just 5 on the clock. That's short off the rim.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Launches it. Fournier with a rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
Away team ball.
.136 left in the first quarter here. Fournier covering. Yep, that one goes.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Takes a 3. They get the rebound.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip-in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? The crossover, and he drives in.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Papa Nicolau. The kick out to Fournier. Beyond the arc. And Ward pulls it down.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Hayes. The shot from the low post is good.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Vezenkov. From deep three-point range with the putback. Here's Ward. And here's Hayes. Fournier covering. Goes back up. Back to Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Count it. Good.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Vezenkov. Banked it in off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Ward. No good on the triple. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pass to Evans. Five to shoot. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
He rifled that one in from distance. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Shot from 12. That one no good. Out left to the wing. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look. That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And miss after miss right now. Evans has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Evans. Here's Peters. Pass to Dorsey. From deep three-point land. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Takes the 3. They get it back. 3-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point from deep three-point land. Pass to Evans. Here's Dorsey. They need this. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The visitors with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's the break. Here's Peters. No made baskets yet. Yep, that one's good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
"50 seconds left in the second quarter. Throws it up high. Lets a three fly. Drills it from deep.
He could have gone straight to the hole. They'll take that three.
Down low. It's tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
The visitors with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, you love a quick 3 points up the inbounds. That's about as good as it gets from out of bounds.
Here's Papanikolaou. And that one's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
The three is up. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got rebound number 7 tonight. So we conclude the first half, leading by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Visiting team, 29. You know what time it is.
You take a look at the home team, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the visiting team.
Getting points from
That does it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. From deep three-point range. And Ward pulls it down. Ward's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And here's the fast break. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Ward's shot is good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Hamas. Offline with a 3.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise, they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Fournier for 3. From beyond the arc, and then some. Fournier's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arc.
There's the triple. The shot no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Papanikolaou. Off the mark there with a 3.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Fournier for 3. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Fournier covering. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Over to the left wing. Offline with a three. Pass to Ward. The three. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
It's hauled in by Hummus. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, BA. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
On Thursday, then on Wednesday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Here's Papanikolaou. He's got 6. Back to Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. The shot by Fournier, no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the ball goes out of bounds, turned over.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Here's Hayes. The rebound by Vezenkov. We've got 1:08 left in the third. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 10.
But when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
From the right block, it's good. Off the glass.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Papanikolaou. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Here's Vezenkov. Lets it fly. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. With the drive. A rebound by Vezenkov.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
The visitors with the ball. They swipe it. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Evans has gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far. Going inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. A deep 3. The shot no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
From behind the arc. Counted from distance.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
From deep. Peters, no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And he lobs it up. It's intercepted. Here we go. Let's go with a 3. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Evans. hits the trifecta.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Here's Dorsey, drives to the hoop. That one goes in. Puts up a deep three. It doesn't go for him.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
On target from range. Dorsey's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Evans. Pass to Dorsey. Launches a three, and the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, you can get away with a little bump in the back, but as soon as you lean that much on him, you're going to get called for the foul.
Assist goes to Argento.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Fires the three. No good on the shot. Dorsey's gone 2 for 7 from the field.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. The quick look, no good that time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The putback. The shot that time not on target. Peters has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. C. They grab their own miss. No good. In transition. Puts up a deep three. That shot is off. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
56 seconds left in the game. Shoots. For three. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Assisted. Number 8.
44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From downtown, the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 36 seconds left in the fourth. With the tip, great positioning on the putback.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
19 seconds left in the game. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A., they deserve the win.
Fires from way outside. No good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one to walk into enemy territory and deliver.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Just 5 on the clock. Cannon from long range. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Fournier. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
Pass to Cannon. This one for 3. Fall with the rebound. Now here's Fournier. Defense right on him. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Pass to Vizenko. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. A three ball. Here's Cannon. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from three, or he will make you pay.
Pass to Cannon from outside the arc, and the three ball is good. Cannon's got 6 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
There's the drive. Misses from short range. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Fournier into the lane. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Cannon.
Home team foul. Foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
.135 left to play in the first quarter. Driving the lane, and that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Outside Fournier. Drills it from outside. 10 points for him.
Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that three-point opportunity. Nicely done.
We've got 1:08 left in the first. Pass to Cannon. 6 to shoot. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Fournier's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Cannon. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Cannon's got 11 points.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Well, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
For 3, Fournier. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Papanikolaou. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Inside. Plays it up off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Leading by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Teodosic, the pass to Nedovic. Back to Teodosic. Kalinic. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Vezenkov missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Teodosic. Pass to Nedovic. For three. Rebounded by Papanikolaou. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Vezenkov. Fournier gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Fournier's got 13 points.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Nedovic. Here he goes. That one drops for him.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Pass to Teodosic. To the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jacks up a three. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's Nedovic. He's guarded by Fournier. Driving to the basket. And that one's good. Teodosic.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Fall. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Papanikolaou's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Drives to the hoop. Count that one.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Vezenkov. High post try. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Vezenkov's got 4 points in the quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Teodosic. He has 5. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. Fournier pulls it down. Lets it go with a 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Nedovic. In the corner, Teodosic with it. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we finished one half of basketball. leading by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
You take a look at the home team, the season is still in its infancy, but they've got the firepower and they're...
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the visiting team. And that is...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Covered by Evans. There's the steal. Here's Dorsey. No good with the triple. Covered by Evans. Pass to Cannon. Lets it go from deep. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And he lays it straight in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bucket is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Here's Peters. Off on the layup. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
This one for 3. That shot misses. Got a piece of it. And here they come. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Cannon from long range. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
For 3. Offensive rebound. Peters. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Peters has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Going inside. Cannon from long range. And he's good on the 3 ball. Cannon's got 9 points here in the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up. Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
A minute 20 left to play in the third. Can't connect from short range. Driving in, and it's in there. 7 points in the game. .102 left in the third quarter of the game. On Tuesday, and then on Thursday. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Evans. Here's the three. No good that time. There's the screen. Launches from deep. Peters grabs the miss.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Kept alive. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. From downtown, it's good from long range.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
From deep, Evans. That one doesn't drop. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A three-pointer off the mark. And here comes the break. Here's Peters. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The first free throw is good. He makes one of two that time. Kolinich, covered by Evans. Kolinich cranes it from beyond the arc.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today. Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Ball goes to the away team.
Here's Nedovic. That one goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And it's Evans missing. Pass to Teodosic. The tray. The shot, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in. You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Dorsey, no good on the triple. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Pass to Nedovic. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Teodosic, covered by Evans. Teodosic kicks to Nedovic. Takes the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Nedovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this one. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Bowen Boy gets the bucket.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Three-pointer. That shot missing. Pass to Nedovic. There's the pick. Kolinich. No good on the three. Now Dorsey from deep three-point territory. That shot misses. A minute 50 left in the game. Kalinic. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in. Teodosic has got 6 assists now in the game. From deep three-point land.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
So it's the visitors now. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth. Count it, good. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
Here's Peters. Evans dishes to Dorsey. Fires away from outside. It's picked off. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Nails the wide open jump shot. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They set the screen. Right wing. Pass to Teodosic. Four on the shot clock. Misses the three. Shoots the three. The shot, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball boys, shot is off. Here's Dorsey. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Here's Teodosic, covered by Evans. Lets the three fly. Teodosic, no good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg.
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. The shot by Ward, no good. It's a one-on-one situation. And that one's on target from the wing.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Takes a three. Doesn't go for him. The three-pointer off the mark. First quarter of play, a minute in. Fires for three. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Fires from deep. He buries it from three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. You got a piece of it. To the wing, right side. Six on the shot clock. To the left side wing. High arcing shot. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Home team foul. Hayes. First personal foul. First team foul.
Over to the wing. Fires the three, and he buries his first look.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Takes it inside. Thomas can't get it to go. Off target at the rim.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Just 5 on the clock. On the take. And Ward pulls it down. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And now that's a scary man when he's attacking the rim.
Scary for the other team. Fun for us, man. It's good. There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter here. Hayes inside. Pass to Hamas. Here's the three. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Come on, back him out, man.
6 to shoot. For 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Hamas. He's got 5. Misses the 3. 24 seconds left to play in the first. To the paint. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Shoots from the right block. And the layup falls.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
To the inside. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Here's Teodosic, still without a bucket. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. 3-pointer. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On Wednesday, and then on Friday.
The line for your home team, Argento.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Nedovic. There's the triple. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. C. Clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First one falls for him.
The 2.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Nedovic. No points yet. Here's Teodosic. Down low. And there's a 3-second violation. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Inside, 6 on the shot clock.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. No good with a layup. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Nedovic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team.
That one misses.
Leach at the line for 2.
That one's no good. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. From 15 feet away. Not going to go that time.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Home team foul. First personal foul, second team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the away team. Clay, 2 shots.
Good on both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
To the right side. Intercepted. He's got a clear path. Ball's going up the court. Here's Teodosic. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Second chance effort. Offensive rebound. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From deep. Nails it from 3.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
And the visitors call time here. Here's Nedovic. The three. Knocks down the long J. 7 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 5 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
After review, the ruling on the floor is over.
That shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And guys, who would be your choices for player of the month?
I'd probably go with myself, but everything I do, I'm doing it only because I know.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the home team.
They're moving well on.
That's it for us.
And so we wrap up the first half, leading by 7. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Hayes.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
The three ball. And Ward pulls it down. The three is up. Knocks down the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Right wing. Pure from three-point range.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Hayes inside. Tipped. They get it back. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Hayes has got his second basket. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Can't get it to drop.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Good work there as it goes.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Hamas. There's the three. Knocks it down from distance. Hamas has got 8 points.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And there's the screen to the paint. Some solid defense from Hayes.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Nails it from 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And he comes up with a bucket.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
Here's Ward. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Old team foul. Number 2. First personal foul. First team foul.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter of the game. No good with the triple. Here's Ward. The three. Drills it from deep. He's got 6.
I just love the ball.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Defensive foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter here. To halt the run. And Ward pulls it down.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. That seems really frustrating.
From the arc. That shot off. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here he goes to the middle. From outside the arc. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 15. And right after this, we'll bring you the start. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Three on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Teodosic.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Assisted.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And the 3-pointer goes.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Nedovic. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Out to the wing. Launches it from deep. On target from range.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the visitors call time here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Sinks the tray. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
To the wing, right side. Hits the trifecta.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And the three off target. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
And a miss there on the triple. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. This one for three. Fires in the triple.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Yep, count it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
54 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. .43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Tries the spin move. The offensive rebound. Tries again. Puts up a deep three. The shot comes out. An easy 2 on the layup. Fires away from way outside. And he can't get that one. It's tipped. And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the 5 spot. Here's Papa Nicolau. Over to the wing. Pass to Hayes. He's guarded by Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hayes. To the inside. That's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A brief moment here to recognize a player that's really been getting it done. He's earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
The shot's good from Fournier.
We know Fournier has range, but man, is he feeling it now.
With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Vezenkov. The three comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Fournier and stolen by Fournier. Launches a three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Fall. Driving inside. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Hummus. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here's the fast break. From deep three-point land. This with the rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Ward. He's guarded by Fournier. Lock at 6. Pass to Hayes. Let's go. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. For 3, Fournier. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And they're moving it up. Carries it from three-point range. He's got 5.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, but no one's on you, great shot there. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
1:49 left to play in the first. For the 3. Not going to go that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ball with the rebound. Here's Vezenkov. Still yet to score. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Pass to Hummus. From past the arc. Hayes tips it back in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Vezenkov. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
He's guarded by Fournier. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Ward. Here's Hummus. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Here's Papanikolaou. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Up by 7. And we'll get... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Now here's Evans. Pass to Peters. Puts up a deep three. And another shot. Milutinov. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Here's Watsura. Up and in on the layup. Watsura's got his first 2 points of the night.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Low, and he drives in. Good on the three-point shot.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Puts up a deep three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Launches it. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. An even 3-on-3 break. Dorsey, that's good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Watsura. Low. To the wing right side. A second chance effort. A shot by Watsura, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here's Evans outside. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Watsura. Hits the three-point bomb. Watsura's got 5 points in the quarter. Watsura's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over. On Thursday. And then on Wednesday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
There's 1:40 left now here in the second. Low. Top of the key jumper, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
To stop the run. That shot, no good.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range. And
wow. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have seen. It doesn't go for him. Pass to Peters. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 6.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Side, and there's the drive. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. Picked his pocket. Here's the break. Here's Dorsey. can't connect from long distance.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hummus. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 15. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
I always like to play other good teams. To be the best, you have to beat the best. We'll see if they accept the challenge.
Iron sharpens. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the visiting team.
Can't miss this many shots.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Pass to Fournier.
He did not do that.
And it counts.
He did not just do that.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
They've got Fall, and it's Vezenkov in at the power forward. Now, here's Fournier. Here's Vezenkov, covered by Hayes.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
Here's Ward. A floater, 5 on the clock. Hayes the pass to Ward. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Fournier pulls it down.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Basket counts. 7 points in the game.
Evan Fournier.
Over to the left wing. Here's Hummus. Banked in off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Confident play we're seeing out of it.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Now here's Hayes. Guarded closer. And Hayes throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Ward. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen. Here's Papanikolaou. There's the triple. Can't hit that one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh! And he dunks it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Hummus. They get it back. Here's Ward. Offline with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Fires from way outside. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Fournier buries the long-range jumper. Fournier's got 9.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Ward misses. Ward's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Fall, covered by Hayes. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Another shot. Pass to Papanikolaou. It's rebounded by Hayes.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Off target with his 3. That's tipped. Pass to Ward. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Vezenkov. Fournier for 3. The shot, no good. Fournier's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Hayes, and it's blocked. Looking to get it going. Here's Fall. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the basket is good.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Dorsey. Kicks it out to Evans. It's Evans on the wing. A 3-ball. No good on that one. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
They get the rebound. Pass to Watchera. Tries again. Powered down with both hands.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Fires from deep. That shot off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Scooped up. Low. No good from the wing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Peters grabs the miss. Here's Dorsey. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
That shot is off. Shoots. Quick shot there, and it's off target. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in, show some more discipline.
He's off on that one.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And here's Evans outside. The shot misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Hayes the pass to C. Good on the triple.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Dorsey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the right side. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Hayes, covered by Evans.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And Hayes throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Was shot by Dorsey, no good. 1:22 left to play in the final quarter. Evans with the rebound.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Here's Watsara from outside off the mark. An even 3-on-3 break. And it ends up out of bounds. Here's Watsara. Takes it inside. Pass to Hayes. And the layup is good.
No, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Fires away from way outside. That one doesn't go.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
We're going the other way. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Evans. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. From deep three-point territory. Can't get it to fall. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd.
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Knocks down the long J.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
From deep three-point land, Fournier with the bucket.
Fournier saying, you sink one on us, I'm coming right back at you.
Six to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
From deep three-point range. Here's Papanikolaou. From outside, off the mark. In transition, here they come. The three is up. Over to the wing. Off target with the three. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Out to the right wing. Pass to Fall. Now Fournier. To the right side. Three-pointer, no good.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Pulls it. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 4. Puts up a deep 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
To the wing on the left. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
No good. Had a chance to win the run there. Ball stolen. Fall. Misses the layup. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And a missed layup. And they're running. Pass to Vizenkov. Three-pointer. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Fall. No points so far. 3 on 3. Oh, powered down with both hands.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
They set the pick. It's deflected. They retain possession. From deep. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's Papanikolaou. A deep 3. The shot that time not on target.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The shot by Vizenkov, no good. He gets it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Here's Teodosic. Right wing. Cuts off the pass. The steal. And here comes the break. Inside. Here's Nedovic. Over to the wing. Here's the pick. Clock at 4. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Teodosic. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Evans. No made baskets yet.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. No one covering. 5 points in the game.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Soft touch off the glass.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
2 minutes remaining.
Up and in on the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Launches it. Doesn't go for him. Here's Nedovic. Here's Teodosic. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Got a piece of it. To the inside. Snatched away. In transition. Here they come. Deflected. Here's Nedovic. He's scoreless. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The shot by Dorsey, no good. 29 seconds left in the first half. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
No dice on the putback jam. Driving to the basket. And the shot goes down.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun.
You take a look at the visitors. Not a lot of games left. They're definitely a playoff team. Question, can they contend for a title?
Well, and getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the home team. And that's a wrap on
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Offensive rebound. Fall. Outside Fournier. Second chance shot. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. From deep three-point land. To the right side. Fournier covering. 5 on the clock. From downtown, and no good.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
And that one's good. Zinkov. To the paint. Oh, he picked him clean. Blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Out left to the wing. Outside Fournier.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Shot clock at 6. And he stepped on the line, so they turn it over. So it's the home team now. And there's a pick. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. No good from outside.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. The rebound by Zinkov. And they're running. Lets it go from deep. And Fournier gets a 3. Fournier's got 6.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Puts up a deep 3. That one doesn't drop.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Puts up a deep 3. That one no good. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Six to shoot. From deep three-point land. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
From deep three-point range. That shot is off. Zenkov's gone 1 for 3 on the night. A rebound by Zinkov. Here we go, one-on-one. Fournier for three. To stop the run, here's Papanikolaou. From behind the arc, and that's good. Evan Fournier for three. Fournier's got 6 points in the quarter.
Even though it was well beyond the three-point line, Fournier is just such a smooth and effortless shooter. It looks routine for him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And they get it back. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. We've got more hoops coming your way. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Clock is at 3. Takes the 3. That one is off. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
To the wing, right side. Here's Teodosic. Shoots from 14. Misses off the right iron. Deflects the pass. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Can't get it to drop. 4-3. Can't get the putback. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Let's go with a 3. For 3. The shot no good. A deep 3. No good that time. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And here's the fast break. The lob. Very well done.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
From deep. Doesn't go that time. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
There's the three. Drains the triple. It's stolen. Here's Peters. Pass to Evans. 36 seconds left in the final quarter. Offensive board. The three is up. It doesn't go for him. To the middle. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good on the wing three. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. We saw two different teams tonight. One.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Hamas, off target from three-point range. Pass to Cannon. Shot clock at 6.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The visitors with the ball. They set the pick. Pass to Hamas. The three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Swiped away. And here's the fast break from the arc. Cannon with the rebound. first quarter, about a minute and a half in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Ward. Yep, that one goes. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. From outside the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. With the drive. From deep. They grab their own miss. No good. Shot missing. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Cannon from long range. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's the screen. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:30 left here in the first quarter. Lets it go with a 3. It's deflected beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 5.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Cannon. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It's Hayes, top of the key. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Cannon. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
The 3. That one, no good. To the wing right side. And the 3 off target. Inside. It's stolen. Pass to Nedovic. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Kalinic. And it's off from three-point range. Swiped it away. Pushing it up. Boy kicks to Nedovic. From outside the arc. No good there. Out to the wing. There's a good screen. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Boy. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nedovic misses. Low. And Nedovic pulls it down. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Boy.
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
Ball stolen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Number 13.
That one drops. He ties it up. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Watsura, the pass to C. Here's Watsura. Lets the three fly. Watsura, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Right wing. Here's Teodosic. If I missed that time, would have put him up. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Nedovic, the pass to Teodosic. Here's Nedovic. Still scoreless. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 3. They set the pick. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Low. Side. Drains the three-pointer.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Pass to Nedovic. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. And they get it. He takes it up and lays it in. Nedovic has got his first basket.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Kalinic. Nailed from three-point land.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot's good, but Watsura.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he banks in the layup.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
It could go, and that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, these first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is?
Their keys to the game have been opening all the doors. Just a high-caliber overall performance.
Yeah, the offense is...
Thanks for joining us. Now...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's Cannon atop the key. Clock at 6. To the right side. Drops in the tray. He's got 5.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
He takes it in. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Tries it from 9. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team. Hayes, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Got a piece of it. Hayes with the steal. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Up the floor. A nice shot by Hamas. Hamas has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Pass to Cannon. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Ward, and the layup falls. Ward's got his 2nd basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Away team foul. Hayes. First personal foul. First team foul.
Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to Cannon. Clock at 4. Will it go? And he sinks the layup. Cannon's got 5 points so far.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Hayes, the shot from the low post is good.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Into the lane. Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Back to Cannon. Shoots it up. Just 5 on the clock. Offline from the top of the key. All by himself. A nice shot by Hamas.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
There's the drive. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Cannon. He has 5. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Up by 7. And we're coming right. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Low uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Dos Santos, and the layup's good off the glass.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Side. Pass to Watchera. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. To the wing right side. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Great look, but off the mark.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Dos Santos. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit. Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Number 34, Dalton Thomas.
The visitors with the ball. Here's Thomas. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Medovich. And he makes good on the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Thomas. Low. It's good from long range.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Misses from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. No one covering.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Substitution required.
Pass to Nedovich. Out to the right wing. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Home team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:30 left in the fourth. And a miss there off the inbound. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Dos Santos. 1:02 left in the game. For the three. The shot, no good.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
He's in the post. Oh, he misses the dunk. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And an intentional foul right there.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Hayes at the line for
Hayes hits them both.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Dos Santos. Good on the three-point shot. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas can't drop it. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And